You're an advocate in so many ways now, but I want to get back to you and where you're at. I also want to introduce to everyone your sister, Kelly, and your mom, Granada, because I know how hard this has been. I know, Granada, that there were times where you couldn't figure out or grasp how this could happen to your daughter, who has always worked on the other side of this. And I know that was frustrating for you.
It's flabbergasting, and there's other words you could use, but it's flabbergasting. When I remember their relationship and I remember how playful he was, I think I remember telling April all the times that I spent with him one-on-one, he wouldn't talk. And I don't know if that's key to a lot of those situations, but when I say talk, I'm not talking about, what's the weather or, time of day. I'm talking about real talk. He never gave us that. He never opened up. That's something I don't think he was able to do. He didn't have the ability to work out frustrations.
And I think looking back, obviously you can find red flags, but the past is the past. I know that nothing can be done now to change that, but the future is still before you. And I know, just looking at the two of you, and I now see those smiles, because you still have a lot of faith and hope. I know for your sister, right, Kelly?
Oh, absolutely. I mean, I told her, very, very early on that, there is a reason that the events progressed the way that they did. And when she first got to the Shepherd Center, the first thing I said is, you're going to be an inspiration to somebody. I mean, she's looking at me like, am I? And I'm like, you are. You're supposed to be here. If you weren't, it would be different, but you're supposed to be here.
And I would say an inspiration to a lot more than just somebody. I would say a lot of somebodies. I love that you have basically taken this. You're writing your own script now. I know that you're still dealing with a lot. And I think it is highlighting something that a lot of people don't realize, that sometimes as people are trying to progress to independence, financially, insurance, et cetera, often drops off the face of the earth. So for your particular case, we wanted to try to make things a little bit easier. So we did reach out to Michaela Corlett Black at the Relationship Wellness Center, who is offering you 6 months of counseling just as you continue to work through everything you've been through emotionally. But also, we know that you're trying to become more and more independent, and to help you move forward with this, one of the challenges is getting out of bed, as you acknowledged. So one of the things that we hooked up for you is Casper. They're gonna donate a remote control adjustable bed along with mattress and bedding, so you can go ahead and begin your days independently. You don't have to worry about that. And then also, a lot of people don't realize your wheelchair and the mobility elements won't go up and down. Well, we reached out to Quantum Rehab, and they've offered to provide you with a customizable eye-level wheelchair that will allow you to move independently. You can see it there, up, down, back, forward. It's worth over $15,000, and they're offering that to you. And then last but not least, we know you've been struggling to pay for home care assistance, as we just alluded to, and we have someone here who has something to tell you. I want to introduce you to Allie Vandermolen from CareLinks.
Hi, April. We've just been so impressed with your resilience and your sheer determination to maintain your independence. Like we all said, you're just an absolute inspiration to us all. And so at CareLinks, we really want to make sure that you have the support you need to just be as independent as you want to be. So I have the absolute amazing privilege to tell you that we're donating $10,000 of personal home care. We're going to help you find the right match that will help you stay as independent as you can at home.
Thank you. Thank you all so much.
And April, before we go, anything you want to say to anyone out there who might be struggling?
Yes. You don't have to be perfect, and you don't have to be afraid. Start with where you are and then move forward for your own good. And if you do find yourself in a situation like mine where you're disabled, don't let that disability define what you can do.
April, thank you for sharing your story. And if you or someone you know needs help, you can get anonymous, confidential help 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by calling the National Domestic Violence Hotline at 1-800-799-SAFE. There's always help out there.